Welcome to Mars, where I review movies that came out recently or possibly even last week. So, today we are going to be discussing Transformers Last Night, which, as you can imagine, is pretty similar to all the other Transformers movies. Now, the only reason why I feel like I watch these movies is because I'm a fan of Michael Bay. He has created some great films in the past, especially for people who love classical action films, such as The Rock. But sadly, these movies are more just of a mess. And the only thing that I can really say good about this movie is the fact that the CGI is getting a little bit better. I could definitely tell which was the blue Transformer and which was the yellow Transformer now. In the first few, it was just a mess, a gargled mess of mess. Now it's a gargled mess of colors. The plot is still similar. I feel like this plot was taken almost directly from the third one. I actually kind of liked the third one. If I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be the third one. But this is another plot about a planet coming to collide with another planet because we're summoning it, because the other planet is summoning it, because there's an evil lady. So, what can I tell you about this movie that you don't already know? The characters are going to be thin. Unless you're a real big Mark Wahlberg fan, you're probably not going to have too much fun. I mean, Mark Wahlberg is still pretty hilarious, you know. He's not talking to trees or anything, but he's still got his delivery that makes just about anything funny. Anthony Hopkins is kind of hilarious just because he's kind of a parody of himself. But if you're looking for action, there's definitely action, but the stakes don't really seem very legitimate, and there's not a cost, there's not a weight to that action. So it is a shame. I'll say that some of the marketing has been very misleading. The protagonist, the girl is not the protagonist. That one trailer that I saw that I thought was actually a pretty good trailer was the I Fight Like a Girl trailer, and that's really not in this movie. So if you're going into this movie thinking we're going to have a young teenage girl who's going to be kicking butt, she does kick butt for a little bit. Just a little bit. But, this is probably going to be the worst rating I've given a movie yet. I think I'm going to give this movie like a 4. Because, you know, it was put together. It avoided being like 5 hours long, like the last two, and it did not randomly go to China. There was one or two cutaways to China, but there was no let's add 30 minutes of the movie and let's go to China plot element from the last movie. But just the stakes and the drama, it wasn't very good, especially the betrayal, Optimus Prime being evil. No, that wasn't handled well at all, and it didn't stick. Nothing really stuck outside of the fact that they're going to make another one of these movies because there is a teaser at the end for another one. So, you know, for Mars, I'm going to give it a 4, or, you know, less than this, but I'm going to give it 4. There you go. I'm going to give it 4 out of 10, and I feel like that's kind of generous. But that's just because it's put together, it's shot well. You know, Michael Bay's definitely having fun, but they really, you know, I don't even think a new director might help, but more importantly, a new writer. Like, it seems as though that this was just thrown together by a bunch of guys, which it was, but they gotta get a solid writer. There's probably somebody who can do great things with this material, and I hope it happens sooner than later. Because I would love to see a good Michael Bay movie. It's been a long time. Pain and Gain. He needs to make more. Okay, 13 hours was okay. So you gotta keep making these small movies. But it would be nice to see him make a big movie that wasn't involving giant robots. So I'll see you guys next time. And maybe that movie will bring more happiness to my heart. Because this was just kind of boring. It wasn't as exciting as it looked. I'll see you guys around.